Hey guys, Patrick Sam from 𝗪𝗵𝘁, and in today's video I want to go through the best bidding strategies that you can use for B2B and B2C businesses inside of Google Ads. So what's the short answer? Well, drum roll, it depends. So inside of Google Ads there are many different factors involved, a lot of nuances as well, depending on the business vertical you are in and the market you are in. And it also depends as well on your business goals. So before we go over the different bidding strategies that you can use based on your particular scenario, let's quickly go through the difference between both smart and manual bidding inside of Google Ads. Okay, so let's start with smart bidding. So what exactly is smart bidding inside of Google Ads? So smart bidding bids on CPCs automatically, and it does this by leveraging the machine's learning inside of Google to make CPC bids in real time based on different data signals such as the device, the audience, time of day, etc. It's also goal orientated, so that means smart bidding will optimize towards your primary conversions or conversion value goals, which is basically just revenue. So if you have, for example, your B2B business and you have closed deals as your primary conversion of choice, the smart bidding will optimize towards the data points that those conversion goals are sending over to Google. Okay, so what about manual bidding? So manual bidding, as the name suggests, it's more hands-on control. You set the CPC bids for each keyword or ad group, depending on the level of granularity of control that you want. And you can also make bid adjustments based on devices, location, audiences, and more. So you can kind of increase your CPC bids for mobile devices if you wanted, and maybe decrease bids for desktop devices if you wanted as well. Okay, so let's go over the different available bidding strategies inside of Google Ads. So for smart bidding, we have target CPA, target ROAS, maximize conversions, and maximize conversion value. And then we have for automated bidding strategies. And you might be wondering, what are automated bidding strategies when you just discussed smart versus manual? So automated bidding strategies are kind of in between a smart bidding strategy and a manual bidding strategy. So automated bidding strategies don't optimize, they're not goal orientated, so they don't actually use your conversion goals to optimize in your campaigns, but they do automate some aspects of the campaign. So for automated bidding strategies, we have maximize clicks, target impression share, and enhanced CPC. And then finally, for manual bidding strategies, we just have manual CPC. Okay, so based on those bidding strategies and everything we've just discussed, what bidding strategies should we use based on the scenario that you are in? So we're going to discuss two different scenarios in this presentation. One is what should you do if you have a brand new fresh Google Ads account, and the second scenario is what should you do if you have an existing account that has accrued some conversion data. So let's start with scenario one. Okay, so what do I mean by new account? So a new account would be a brand new Google Ads account with no data, or it would be an account with no statistically significant data. For example, if it has under 30 primary conversions in the last 30 days, I would kind of consider that a new account. Okay, so based on those prerequisites, I would suggest going with either the maximize clicks bidding strategy, enhanced CPC, or manual CPC. So why would I go with those three particular bidding strategies? Well, first of all, in a new account, there's no point using smart bidding right off the bat when there is little to no conversion data. Keep in mind that smart bidding uses conversion data to optimize your campaigns. So if you don't already have that data on hand, then it's very hard for the algorithms to do their job. The second reason is that you can control CPCs by adding a maximum CPC cap. So this is good at the beginning because sometimes CPCs can go absolutely crazy depending on the industry you are in. For example, I've seen client accounts in the B2B market that have spent sometimes triple digits for a single click, for just one click, which is, it blows through their budget, and more often than not, that click doesn't even convert. So by having a max CPC in place with these bidding strategies, you can kind of control your budget spend a bit more and make sure you're spending more efficiently until you kind of gather some data, gather some insights to then make decisions based on that. Okay, so what do I mean by an existing account with conversion data? So an existing account can be an account running live campaigns for a minimum of around 2 to 4 weeks. An exception can be made if the account is spending really aggressively. If there's a massive budget behind the account and it's accruing a lot of traffic and data in a short period, then you can use a shorter period if you wanted to. And it should also have at least around 30 plus primary conversions in the last 30 days. So based on that, or based on those prerequisites, I would recommend going with either target CPA or target ROAS. So I would go with target CPA if your primary conversions are not tracking revenue, i.e. leads. And I would go with target ROAS for primary conversions tracking revenue, i.e. closed deals. So if you close a deal and you are re-uploading that using offline conversion tracking with the revenue tied to that specific closed deal, then you're kind of tracking the individual revenue per closed deal. Google can kind of optimize towards those closed deals based on value. So you might have one closed deal that was worth maybe £10,000, and you might have another closed deal worth £1,000. So Google will be able to identify, a higher valued one is a lot more important, and ideally they want to optimize towards getting more of those types of customers. Now, if you have no target constraints, for example, if you don't have a specific CPA goal in mind or a specific ROAS goal in mind, then you can consider using maximize conversions or maximize conversion value, assuming that you have the budget for it. But in most cases, for most businesses, you want to use target CPA or target ROAS because it gives a target for Google to aim towards. Okay, so to conclude, everything I've just discussed, these are not hard rules at all. As I mentioned at the start, there are nuances to Google Ads. So these are more like guidelines. And again, depending on your situation, you might use different bidding strategies than the ones I've suggested, which is completely fine. However, in most cases, for most businesses, if you follow the rules in this video and pick a bidding strategy based on that information, you should find that you are putting your account on the right track for success. Okay, and if you are interested in working with us, if you are a B2B or high-ticket B2C business and you want someone to manage your Google Ads and maybe create you some high-converting landing pages, feel free to reach out to us at 𝗪𝗏𝗁.co.uk. And finally, thanks for watching the video. If you found the content informative and you want to see more videos like this, please drop a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, bye.